Hello, everyone. RPG Kim Kid here, back with some more Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. In the previous video, we wrapped up the story of Dragon Quest 1, which was really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Now it's time to go to Dragon Quest 2. Many years have passed since Elfgard was saved at the hero's hand, earning him the same title as his story forebearer. Now 3 thrive new kingdoms founded by this latest Erdrick and his scions. Yet so too thrives the darkness, a sudden invasion of malicious monsters plunging the world into shadow once again. All that stands between the forces of evil and their wicked ambition is a band of young princes and princesses of Erdrick's line. The time has come for them to venture forth and do their ancestor proud. What the heck does that mean? It's like, okay, these are all descendants of Erdrick, but like of multiple things. So the thing is, I know the difference between... There's like a couple of differences I know between Dragon Quest 2 and Dragon Quest, this version of Dragon Quest 2. One is, this version includes the character in green's sister, who we see there in that yellow over there. In the original Dragon Quest 3, it was only the 3. It was the main hero, the girl, and the guy. So now in this one, we'll have 4 party members, which is actually pretty cool. So I'm actually quite interested to see what's up with that. So let's go! Venture forth, create a new adventure log. We'll go with here. Alright, so the name for the character I'm picking here. We had Jonathan for the previous one. For this one, I'm going to go with Joseph. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do JoJo. But we are going to go with another J name. And this one is... Okay, I got to make sure I spell it correctly because... I know this one has multiple spellings as well, and I don't want to pick out a bad spelling of it. So we're gonna go with Joshua. That's right. We're gonna go with Joshua for this one. Everything proceeds with the name Joshua. Yes, I am. What language do you want to be? English. Yes. Alright, we're going to go with Dragon Quest as we always do. Does that mean I'm going to be, pissed off eventually? I probably will get mad, but probably not as mad as I had been during the Dragon Quest playthrough. Because that mad is a different kind of mad than the mad I've been, so the kind of mad I would be, because this one we have such, so let's just go. Auto saving, yes, we know about that. It'll show up every single time that comes up, but we will do manual saves as well. So
once upon a time, a young hero descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick defeated the dreaded Dragonlord and restored peace and light to the world. Having done so, he set off on a journey with his new bride, and together they founded a kingdom of their own.
So I'm going to assume my character in here is going to be like...
This kingdom came to be ruled by their children, and by their children after them. Under the enlightened rule of the scions of Erdrick, the nation grew ever greater and more prosperous. As the years passed, other adventurous scions forged forth into the unknown, founding new kingdoms in their ancestors' image. Thus came there to be 3 nations ruled by those descended of the hero and his
Yeah, see, so it's like they had multiple children and they each branched out. So that's kind of like where the line would go. We're cousins.
The first and oldest of the 3 was the kingdom of Middenhall, named after the
Middenhall
built by the hero and his bride.
I was in Dragon Quest 12, 11.
Oh, my beautiful boy.
Thou wilt grow into a fine leader of the land. Of this I am certain.
After Middenhall was founded the kingdom of Cannock, a
Canuck.
nation nestled betwixt misty mountains and lush forests.
So we're the Prince of Middenall.
Look, husband, he possesseth thy steely gaze.
A handsome devil, to be sure. Now, what name might befit one so dashing?
Caradoc. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. We're gonna go with whatever their names are.
It is perfect, is it not?
Yeah, sure.
Very height of perfection, my dear. A mighty name for a yet mightier heir.
Mightier heir.
Lastly came the kingdom of Moonbrook, founded by a
Moonbrook.
spell-casting scion to whom weavers of magic flocked from the world over.
Little Goyle.
Dear, supposest thee the princes of Middenhall and Cannock might deign to play with our daughter when the three are older?
I doubt not but they shall forge a fellowship most firm, as I did with my cousins the kings. But first, she will need a name that befitteth her station. And, after great pondering, I believe I have happened upon just that. Come, lend me thine ear.
Peronel. That's a nice name. Peronel? Peronel.
It is lovely. And her future will be bright. I swear it.
Thus did the legendary line continue into another generation. Some years later,
Some years later, we're all 16. They were all the same birthday. Look at that.
Thou art grown most formidable. Thine ancestors' blood runneth strong in thy veins.
Oh, please, Father. Thou knowest full well mine abilities pale in comparison to thine.
To
Thou
thine.
hast mastered all manner of spells, of which I as yet know naught.
He learned boom and
True, I was
kaboom.
once a caster of no little renown, though now...
Uh-oh.
Father,
Alas, some matters are beyond even the purview of magic.
come, Father. Let us repair to thy chamber.
Oh, I thought I was playing for a second there. Uh-oh. That's no good.
What now?
By the goddess! Guards, assemble!
Oh, it's been on turbo,
Bring great
sir!
tidings! Lookouts report an army of fiends upon the horizon. They draw ever closer.
Curse thee, Hargon!
Argon.
Argon?
Argon. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's some enemies we didn't see in the first game. Or even in the third game. Oh, some more imps. Oh, Lord, that's no good. No, those treasure chests! I need to open them! But I need to get the key. That's a lot of dudes. Holy cow.
Muster the castle guard! Keep them out! I too will make...
Father!
Sire!
Care not for this old fool. Go to thy captain. Tell him...
I fear it is too late!
Damn,
Begone,
he
fiends!
Gazapple!
Father, what is happening? What will become of us?
Still thy heart. Thou shalt escape this place.
Oh, I'd recognize those ugly mugs anywhere. It's the king and his darling daughter. Lord Hargon was clear in his instructions. Let no one live.
Just as I feared. But wherefore now? It mattereth not. Moonbrook will not fall today.
Kabam! Kazam! Kaboom!
They knew our faces. Then I have no choice. This way, my child.
Father, please, I do not understand.
Listen to me. Thou hast thy mother's beauty and her wisdom. Thou wert ever our pride and our joy. Since the day of thy birth, everything I have done for thee. I would trade 1,000 lives to live this one with thee anew.
Thou speakest as if this is the last time we shall be together. I shall never leave thy
Must go
side.
to your cousins!
Come. This is my kingdom, and I refuse to relinquish it without a fight!
Squeeze! There he is! He may be old, but he knows a spell or two. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Wherefore do you tarry so? Do not tell me you have had a change of heart. Today, you battled the bloodline of Erdrick!
Oh dear lord. He got jumped. Moonbaron has fallen. Moonbrook has fallen. One guard lives.
Must warn Middenhall.
And boy, you look. Gonna collapse. No, gonna keep going. Middenhall. Damn.
There
So,
thou art, beloved son.
hi, Dad.
Though thou seemst mightily vexed. Didst thou dream ill-omened dreams, perchance?
Yes.
Our dreams are the mirror of our souls, my boy. If ever aught should trouble thee, thou must needs share it. Thus is a problem halved, as the saying goes. But enough of such talk. Today is a day like any other, and thou must needs be about thy duties. Pray, go into the streets of the city and walk amongst thy people. Speak to them of their hopes and fears, that thou might one day rule wisely over them. And thence to the practice ground, that thy sword might one day suffice to protect them.
Yes,
For
Father.
thou art mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend, and thus is thy duty twofold. Thou must needs be king and hero both. 'Tis no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well.
Yes, Father.
Pray, stop by to see the item seller this day, Highness. Tidings oft travel fastest among those who cross the land in search of profit. There is much to be learned from such people, and thence to the captain of the guard, and learn that of the sword which he might see fit to teach thee.
Alright. Alright, main menu, yep. Cast your mind back, start button, alrighty. Yeah, well, first things first. System battle, that's fine. I want, where is the secret spots off? Oh, should just look into some. I might turn that on eventually, but I'll keep them off for now. Running. Toggle. There we go. Greetings, Highness. May all thine endeavors, whatever they may be, meet with success this fine day. Highness, once more toast the town, speak with thy people. Truly thou art diligent indeed. I need these keys. Why? Father, why have you forsaken me? Joshua. Of plain clothes. Oh, our church is here. Very dashing indeed, tee hee hee. Not saving. Oh, child of the line of Erdrick. Confess your sins unto me! Bum, 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 bum. May the goddess watch over thee. More gold! A feathered cap. Pray take care of the teleport that lies just ahead, Highness. Shouldst thou trip and fall into it, there will be transported to a place many leagues away in the blink of an eye. Shipwright's Shrine? Wait, where the fuck am I? Why the hell am I here? Also tickets? Let's go back. Oh, that's my captain of the guard. More than likely, so I'm not going to talk to him just yet. A cypress stick. North of the town, hi. Because I haven't learned magic. Actually, I'm curious if I do learn magic. I know of abilities, but I don't know of magic skills. Oh, there's a valley treasury. That's like 5 chests there. Holy crap. Middenhold. Do, 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 do. If you fancy going faster, try holding down circle while walking to pick up the pace, and you can also change that. Yes, I know, I've done so. Ha 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 ha. Hello? Hello. You save. The inn, I believe, will have my chest of all the stuff that I need. Yep, there it is. How to heal. Trouble-free travel kit. And the miraculous makeover kit. Up, 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 up. Metal! Nice. Hello, item shop Leica. Highness, just the man I want to see. I am awaiting the delivery of a consignment of goods from Fair Moonbrook. I should have been here yesterday, and yet nothing. Alas, due to the sorry state of affairs, my shelves are now bare. Though if you would still like to pursue them, you would be most welcome. Yep, most shops, most sells, and yes. Greetings, thou. If it is items thou seekest, thou art in luck, friend. How might I serve thee today? Let's buy something. I actually don't know what I'm gonna buy. Buy a Chimera Wing. Can never go wrong with those. Oh, I didn't. Master Moonbrook, with whom I deal, is the most punctual soul. Not once has he failed to appear now. If men are ever want to oversleep or to the otherwise tarry, all is well, I am sure. Well, this isn't my dear friend Prince Charmless. After my Erdrick, and you're unable to cast as much as a spell to ward off wards. Have you not better to do than fritter away your days in idle conversation? Still thine impudent tongue, thou saucy rogue. Idle conversation indeed. The prince doth a great kindness to us all in speaking with us of our woes and worries. What quarrels hast thou with such a noble and upstanding young fellow, None. Methought that being here in future king both, it might not befit our prince to rely on main force alone. And that a word of warning is that is that effect might aid him in his growth. Thinkest thyself fit to counsel princes? Thou art then thou art bonehead indeed. Begone, swaggering oaf, away with you. Forsooth, fear not, Highness. The people knew full well the purpose of thy daily tour of the town, and of how diligently thou practicest thy sword's craft each and every afternoon. Pay no heed to the partings of green-eyed nincompoops who stand firmly at thy back. But I have kept thee too long, Ore. Away to the practice grounds, and may fortune attend thee. Well, where is the Prince Charmless? Bamboo pole. Yeah, I can't get where that guy's coming from. Rusty pal, but once told the tale cannot be untold. Art thou son thou wishes to spill the beans unless sure? Yeah, well, 'tis because I like the damp, see? Lovely, clammy dampness. Damn. Can't believe it. That sword will really change a man. Right after the practice grounds we go. Ooh, not open that. Into the unknown. What's up?
Highness, come, the
Highness
practice ground awaiteth. Though I fear there is precious little left for me to teach thee. Despite thy youth, thy skill already approacheth mine own, nay, exceedeth it perhaps. To have tutored such a prodigy in the arts maketh me right proud. But I am yet captain of the guard, and have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to thee just yet, young prince.
Of course not, and I would say it as a great disservice if you did.
Make ready!
I kind of thought we...
Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
I thought for sure we'd get into an actual fight, but no. Moonbrook has fallen.
Brother! Wherefore wouldst thou abandon thy post at Moonbrook Castle? And how came thee to be injured so?
My wounds matter not. The king, I must speak with him. Please.
Of course. His Majesty will see him, surely. Come, we will take you there.
Come, we will take thee there.
What is the meaning of this? What hath befallen thee, friend?
Majesty, Moonbrook Castle attacked. Monsters. A great horde of fiends.
Stay with us. I beseech thee.
Fear not, brother. We shall meet again.
Aww.
No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moonbrook. His was a grit and forbearance granted to few, and he must be given a burial befitting such heroism.
He did his due diligence.
It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook, but we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace. Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend the city. I would speak with my son. Come, child, below with thee.
Am I to go to, Father? Father? Ooh, secret passage over here. Oh, hi, Father.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Erdrick. The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon, fearful that the High Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call. My father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger past. But the similarities between the assault just now reported and the one my father described cannot be denied. Could this be another Erdrick? I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen Moonbrook as soon as we are able. I would have thee journey to Cannock, there to share these unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the horde is abroad. Thence, thou must visit Moonbrook and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it. I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
Of course.
I am right glad to hear it. Now, before thou departest, a gift. A necklace, to be precise. The princess's pledge. Ere he became the first and greatest king of this land, thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick, did set out upon a perilous quest to defeat the Dragonlord.
This necklace is great-great-grandmother's.
This necklace was presented unto him by a certain fair maiden with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path.
Joshua attains the princess's pledge.
Now away with thee. Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there, cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock. As thou well knowst, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend. Take care, my child. I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
Alrighty. Must go speak with cousin. Before thou dost pause, Highness, pray take this. 200 gold and some items from his journey and puts them in the bag. We know that this place could not last, and yet, for Moonbrook to have fallen is a blow beyond imagining. Know that His Majesty sends thee forth as duty dictates. He is after all a king and a descendant of mighty Erdrick to boot. But he is also a father, and I do not doubt that he will felt most mightily for thy safety on the road. I beg thee, take care. Yes, Chancellor. You take care of my father as well when I'm out. I shall be back. I shall return in Avengers Doomsday. Left with. Alrighty. Let's go. Alrighty. See thy duty done. So yes, as you can see here, this map is already so much different compared to how this world was in the first game. Like, we are now at the top right of the map instead of like in like the middle left or so. And this one we are for sure gonna get a ship. For sure we have to get a ship or something here. As a matter of fact, I think there's some underwater segments from what I could tell from some of the promotional stuff that they had originally, so. Alrighty, let's go. See thy duty done. Damn that music! Let's just go faster. They don't want to be freaking slow as hell. Merciful Thrust, Cattle Prod, and Flying Knee. Left lane and mid at all. Oh my god. Damn it. I want to... Actually, no, I did not. Or did I go first when I hit the attack out? Well, it's not a big deal. There we go, there's left one. Ow, fuck. Dun, dun. Left line. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Jordan off. Oh, my beloved brother serveth in the castle guard of Moonbrook. Some days ago, he did entrust his only son into my care. Though he did promise to return ere long and spend some time with the boy just as soon as he might earn a leave of absence. Well, I've got some troubling news for you, lady. A tired look stares Vike back. Oh dear, Joshua spots the same spinach and stuck between his teeth. Many metals. I'll keep that in mind. Agility. Okay. This is Lover's Christ. Aww. Poor kid. I got some bad news for you, though. Alright, so just head up north from here. Lito Bagito. Oh boy, kid, I got some bad news for you. Oh, thank God I actually leveled up. I was like, well... Welcome to the Kingdom of Canuck. Another bamboo pole. My hand scroll. Scrolls are embedded with the power of many different spells and abilities that can be used to make that power one's own. As such, they must be handled with both care and respect. 2. However, they do not allow anyone to attain said knowledge. Those unattuned to the arts that sleep within the scroll have nothing to gain by pursuing it. 3. Scrolls are not necessarily unique. Some have multiple copies. Still, there is no excuse not to handle them with the requested care and respect. Many of those who ignore this advice be visited by the naughty stick. By the naughty stick. Merlin Meadow! Ooh, 2 barrels. Seed of defense and gold. So it definitely seems like I will not be using any spells. If so, it'll be a very limited option. It's nice that they're actually talking about the princess character in here, so. Luke is on his own. Try it. Cousin! Feels like... Oh. Fuck. He's like, years since last you visited. I begun seeking your playmate, my dolt of a brother. Alas, he is abroad and on an air of such surprising foolishness that I dare not speak of it. Ah, the princess. Crack scroll. Sup, I'm here to talk to the king, here to talk to uncle. Sup, auntie, sup, unk. Got some bad news to share.
Well met, young Middenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee. Yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from well.
Sounds. Moonbrook is fallen?
No.
Her armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends? Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly. Wait! Pray, Take our boy with thee.
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrained sort, he is assiduous in his daily training with sword and spell.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is required in the throne room.
Whatever is the matter, Daddy? If you were looking for that wayward brother of mine, I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own. Mine apologies, fair prince. Yet I could not forgive myself wert thou to go companionless and any harm were to befall thee. Wouldst thou be willing to journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son?
Yeah, sure.
Forgive us for troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart. Is my cousin Moonbrook no more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
All right, let's go get cousin.
Quickly, in here!
Hi, cousin.
What was that talk of Moonbrook just now? Good gracious! That is terrible news, and I can well understand
Good gracious.
why Father is loath to let you go alone. Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt for my darling brother.
Hell yeah!
After all, if he is
This
to
is the
play
new
his part
one.
as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to laze. I
Do that.
hardly think that Mummy and Daddy Dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook, but at the very least, I can help you find my brother, can't I?
Yes.
Wonderful! Well, now
Wonderful.
that is settled, let us prepare to depart. Adventure awaits. But first I must dress for the occasion. Step outside for a moment, please.
I can go on my own, cousin. There she is!
Well, what do you make of my travelling togs? I sewed them
Togs.
myself, you know. Honestly, you boys wouldn't know needlework if it poked you in the eye. When a lady asks for your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking. Or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief.
Sublime beyond relief.
Anyway,
Relief.
on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off. Oh, and pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it.
Matilda! Oh, I love it. I love Matilda.
Now that is settled, let us fly to the east, over field and forest, and down into the depths of the earth. The wellspring of the hero awaits.
The wellspring of the hero awaits. Who would have thought that Matilda would have been our first party member? The new character would be the party member. Connacht's finest is along for the ride. While with you, the princess will help fight against any enemies you cross swords with. However, she hasn't officially decided to join your party just yet. The independent-minded miss won't take any orders from you, nor will allow you to rifle through her items or equipment. Enchanted parchments adorned with wisdom that allowed their readers to learn new spells and abilities. Oh. That's weird. provided they are capable of harnessing their power. However, reader be warned, one can read them only once before they crumble into dust. There's stairs over here. The jail. Just imagine. Mini metal. Push them with Ka. As one would do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Must have used taunt, I believe. Okay, so she hasn't joined us yet, so she doesn't really have a health bar or anything. So as of right now, she is 100% independent. So she has healing. Thank you. Good deal. Secret spot, baby. More gold. Oh, there's a bird up there. File of magic water. That seems to be it. So let's continue onward. Yeah, let's get rid of that rat skull. Sis. I don't. For some reason, I don't know why I thought we didn't cross over the bridge yet. Liquid slimes.
Ow!
Or bubble slimes, as they're called.
You must be more careful!
Nice. They all attacked her. Level 4, baby. Another new skill. Let's see what it was though, because I was clicking too quickly. What are these things called? Oh, spirit.
Hot, hot, hot!
Ska. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Bring itself slow for the inn. This is where we shall find my brother performing his ablutions. Not only he forgot to bathe entirely, but today of all days chose to soak himself in holy water. You too must think his timing leaves little to be desired. Yeah, sure. Right? Still, I must not do him down unduly. Though his wits may be scattered, his heart is always in the right place. Now, enough chit-chatter. Let us find the heir of Conrick's crown. Do. Frizz. You absolute nogger. Go. Another Chimera Wing. Alright then. much damage. Thank you, cousin. Level 5, baby. Let me see if I can actually have a different weapon. I was like, how do I get rid of those again? There we go. Yeah, I don't really want them on now, or maybe at all. Because unlike this game, the first game only had one protagonist, so it's not that big of a deal. But now that we'll have multiple protagonists in this video, we'll need, or this series, I kind of want them to be all somewhat close to the age that they were at. Oh, we should make the stage run away. Okay. Hi. That was a surprising room. But I guess they probably play that so that you can feel safe in areas. Can you just like go away? There we are. Oh, fuck. Have anything that kills poison? Oh, where'd it go? What's up? You don't look like my cousin. You're after a well reaching the wellsprings of the Hero Wanderers. The young Prince of Cannock himself did partake of its blessings just a short while prior. Chatham, father, do you mean to say we have missed him? Ah, seems so. Maybe you'll find him in Middenhall. Science mentioned that he meant to visit the castle once the rite was complete. Why must he test my patience so? And why Middenhall? Oh, it hardly come. Matters, come. Let's hurry after him, lest he escape us again. Highness, full aware am I of the urgency of this thy quest, but I fear the stormy waters of thy heart may lead thee astray. It is for you and Erdrick's bloodline to steer the people of this fair realm through the storm, not to be tossed hither and thither by it. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Then come, cleanse yourselves in the blessed water and pray for the favor of mighty Erdrick. I speak to thee as well, Prince of Middenhall. Oh, hero legend, grant those who walk the path of the savior thy guidance and protection. The ritual is complete. Make your way to the light of the goddess. Cool. Movement in a mere moment. You can use the zoom spell or chimera ring to return to any town's castle or dungeon you've been to before. Now these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up in the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. To fly right through any bothersome ceiling that you would have ordinarily on your way. Magic. You can assign items, spells, and abilities to use often as easy to access shortcut commands. So press R1 while on the go-to to bring the shortcut commands menu. You'll then be able to issue commands with that buttons. Commands can be registered to select shortcuts from the miscellaneous menu. Make a point to assign anything used often and take advantage of this earlier. That's why I bought a few chimera wings. Hey, love Joshua. That's not the Princess of Karnak I see by thy side. To what do we owe the pleasure? And I regret to inform you that Prince Karodok had returned homeward a short while before your coming. He had been first to the wellspring of Hero and came there in here, I believe. But upon learning that I had sent thee forth to Connaught to deliver tidings of the assault on Moonbrook, it hastened thence to return home. God, that bothersome brother of mine. Wherever we seek him, there he most assuredly is not. Thank you, Majesty. We shall go after him right away. Good, but take care on the road. Thou wilt see thy young cousin coming to no harm. Will thou not, Joshua? Yes. You're both very kind, but it's I who protected Prince Joshua, not the other way around. I'm glad we should hear it. My cousin the king hath raised the most fearsome young warriors indeed. Love, son, pray that your path cross with thy cousins ere long. When in doubt, pray join forces with them and seek out the truth of what is afoot in the land. Okay, we got a couple more Chimera Reigns, hopefully. Swear to Lord, if he's like not here and he's like off, went back to the Wellspring of Heroes, I will be. Prince Joshua, lo, it appears my son is not with thee. Do you mean to say he's still not returned? But more to the point, dearest daughter mine, wherefore dost thou don such traveling garb? Surely thou hast not been accompanying the prince on his travels. Fret not, father, I was merely helping him find my brother. Is he truly still not returned? He is not. Didst thou not meet him at the wellspring? He had already left the spring by the time we arrived, and then the same was true for Millenhall. Perhaps he stopped off somewhere along the way? That is worryingly plausible. Well, there's nothing for it. We shall just have to keep searching. Hold a moment, Matilda, my dear. Pray lie me as to why the prince required thine aid in this. Mayhap I am not my brother's keeper, but I am his sister, and as such I am duty-bound to help anyone who seeks him out. Once brother has been found, I shall return to the peaceful humdrum of princesship, I assure you. Thou wilt return here straight the moment thy brother is discovered, thou swearest. 'Twas be as if I were never gone. Very well, mine apologies, Prince Joshua. I trust that my daughter's coming will not inconvenience you unduly. See, he does not resent my company. He delights in it. Now, if you excuse us, Mummy, Daddy, we have a prince to find. Mummy, Daddy. Did he go to Leafin Way or wherever? Yep. That's exactly where I thought he went. These slugs. Okay. I was like, how far am I from leveling up? Nice. Oh, hello. What a pretty pendant. I did not imagine you had a penchant for baubles. It's a gift from Princess Gwilmine to her beloved Erdrick. How romantic. That fails to explain why it suddenly began to glow. But holy mass, I suppose. Find my brother's the urgent business of the day. Cousin.
Oh, the very rascal I have been at such pains to find! Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the truth. Pray, allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle while my kin ventures into dangers unknown. What? Why are you?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so?
That's
Then
so.
I owe you my thanks. And my apologies.
Accepted. Now let us repair home. We mustn't keep Mother and Father waiting.
It is a pleasure to join your fellowship.
Yes, yes. Kurodok joins the party. Lost and found.
Though I did not say it, it was a pleasure for me too. It was almost like being a hero.
Accessing items in battle. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bag. That said, you won't be able to rummage through the item or equipment bag while in a fight, no matter how neatly you pack. In short, you'll need to call on something in battle. Keep it in your person. Should equip your belongings? Yes. Alright, so then on back to Chronic Book. Look at our very little mischief. Oh, yeah, I guess I can change Kunok to be direct control instead of him acting freely. That's not real though. So he's definitely the mage. Oh, I love that he's added on the bottom corner there now. Even though Madeline is not technically a part of the party, she's not there yet. Alright, we're back.
Father, Mother, I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
Oh, tush! I didn't inconvenience him in the slightest. And even if I did, the prince is far too kind a soul to say so. Isn't that right, fair cuz?
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters are at hand. A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess. Should rescue be possible, I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
Yes, Father, as scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. take with you this parchment and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage.
Thank you, dearest aunt.
May the goddess go with you.
Brother, I wish you well.
Madeline leaves the party for now. Farewell, and enjoy your time on the road. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think this is probably a good spot to end this first part off here. So thank you. Oh, yeah, that's where we're. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what do you think of the first... Or what do you think of the start for Dragon Quest 2 here? Very interesting indeed. I am liking it. I'm liking it indeed. So yeah, I guess eventually, yeah, they would end up being cut. So I'm thinking like how this whole, you know, the 3 kingdoms and they're all 3 descendants of Erdrick. So it's like, so obviously Erdrick would be in the first kingdom. Then like if Erdrick's Gwyneth's child had more than like had 3 children, one stayed in all, and the other 2 made the other kingdoms, and eventually just keep going down like that. So it's like it'd eventually be aunt. They would be so they're cousins and such, and then yeah, it's always like going to be a distant cousins, but there's relations there. So yeah, guys, let me know your thought about the start here. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to our main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.